Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. This video I'm going to talk about Hawks from My Hero Academia. He is kind of in the shadows, he's kind of doing his own thing. But not now in the manga. But that's how he was introduced. He's the number 2 hero, he does everything with speed. He doesn't really seem to mesh well with most other heroes. He really likes Endeavor. And he was trying to set Endeavor up when he was first introduced, but he kind of comes off as a jackass. And then he was involved with the League of Villains for a little while, and he was like with them for a while, kind of, which was an interesting thing. He was scheming, he was planning. It was so the heroes could have a chance. His dad was a criminal. There's so much stuff about him, and it's just like, wow, this guy's very interesting guy. I'm gonna talk about some stuff that happened in the manga that hasn't been animated yet, but his mom, he had some problems with his mom. He was taken in by God, what was it called? He was taken in by some government thing, and he learned how to be a hero there, and he wants to do everything quick. It seems like he always had some sort of connection with Endeavor. And when Dabi told him that, who he was, it crushed him. And Dabi did kind of, absolutely fucking destroy him. Absolutely destroy him. But I really like his team up with Deku, and he always seems like he knows things, and in his connection with Endeavor, he seems like he's trying to atone too. It really does seem like he kind of liked Twice, just a little bit, even just a little bit, which is cool because Twice was a cool villain, but Endeavor, Hawks was just like, he was the number 2 hero, and his weakness was flames, and like the team up with him and Best Genius and Endeavor is a good one. I guess Deku, but I don't think Deku would take say no to any any person who wants to team up with him. But they figured out what All for One is. I always get confused. Deku's quirk, but he has the abilities to fly, and he can use his wings as sword, or his feathers as swords and stuff. Yeah, I think that's pretty dope. I don't know about anyone else, but I think that's pretty dope. And he's taught one of the coolest characters in 1A who hasn't really done anything since the Forest arc. Fujitori, the guy, Dark Shadow guy. I really like him. But, he was originally supposed to be designed and actually look like a hawk. That was supposed to be his design and concept, but that got scrapped. And he wears that coat thing that's really cool. He's got the glasses, he's got the red wings, He always seems to be 2 steps ahead of everybody, and I really do like that aspect. I like that his he doesn't have to be an anthropomorphic bird, but he does have the wings, and he does everything differently than most heroes would probably do it. He does things quicker. He does things more his way. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty. And he's not he's not the strongest hero. I think that's the biggest thing to learn about the top 10 rating is it's not all about strength. It's about popularity. It's about crimes you stop. It's about power. It's about helping people. And Hawk saves a lot of people because he can save a lot of people. Because he can control people with his wings. He can hear things. His wings are very adept to hearing stuff. And he got fucked up. He got really fucked up in the war, and Dabi really did a number on him. I don't know how he comes back from that so quickly, but, he's got to, because all the heroes are leaving, and all the ones that are left are on their side because they have to fight in this giant-ass war. against Tomura Shigaraki, the strongest villain ever. And I bet you there's going to be way more that happens. But he is he's not your typical hero. He gives me more like vigilante vibes, like, or at least when he first appeared. And his connection with Endeavor, I like his react, like, when they first, like, interact with each other. Uh, you know, they're gonna fight that giant ass Nomu, and they have to win against this giant ass Nomu, and they do fight him. Do they win? Yeah, but the whole time Hawks is like, I gotta push you forward, I gotta help you out, and then he gets mad because this is all, you know, he was trying to help the number one hero, grow to become better, to become more of what people want him to be, more what people need him to be in a number one, what people desire to a number one to be, which will never be Endeavor. Endeavor can't be what All Might was. And I think that's the hardest thing for Endeavor to learn and to face reality, that he can't be what All Might was. He can't be the guy who brings joy to everyone. He has a tragic, dark past, and so does Hawks. That's why they mesh so well. They're not what Stain would consider a hero, what most people would probably consider a hero, even though they help people. They're the most human heroes because they have these things, yet they are still trying to help people, trying to do things, trying to win society over, I guess, in the best way I can say it. And, Hawks. I think Hawks is gonna. I've just started the war, very very end war thing, and he didn't. He did have to kill Twice. He did have to do that. Like, if Twice would have ran around and been able to openly do whatever he wants to do, then the heroes would have had a very, 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 very tough time. Because Twice can, make like millions and millions of clones of himself. And if he makes millions and millions of fucking clones of himself, then, they're going to have to fight more people. They're going to have to lose more people. Twice could be an army on his own. And Hawks gained his trust and killed him because Twice was, I guess, gullible is the right word. Which, I like Twice. I like Hawks. I like these characters, but there's something about, Hawks that just it isn't just him being, his family. Like, he went to go see his mom and she left. And she didn't seem like, he wasn't raised in the best home. His dad was taken in by the police. His mom was dumb and it seems like she's dumb and couldn't take care of herself. Because she was stuck inside all the time. And his dad did all the taking care of, and he had to learn how to be what society would call a hero. He has to do everything speed. Speed is his thing. Speed. The faster they go, the less damage people take, the better he can do. And he also learned speed because, say he's fighting like Dobby again. If Dobby burns his feathers, well, the faster he beats him, the less he can burn. Like, speed is very, very important. And for him, he doesn't. I don't think he wants to be number one. Like, I don't think that's his goal. I don't think it was ever his goal to be the top 10, but it happened. He was an assassin. He was, and will always be, Hawks. And he can't be the symbol. He's not the guy to be the symbol of peace. He's not the guy to be, because he's the rough and tumble kind of guy, just like Endeavor, but he does things from the, like, shadows. And he, like, he'll help out people. He'll make people believe in his cause. And he has, like, sidekicks and stuff. He has his own agency. He's the youngest hero to be in the top 10. Like, he has a very impressive resume, but he isn't like your stereotypical nice guy. He's not your best, most qualified guy to, do most things most people would say. And for him, this is his job, and him and Dever and Best Genius working together is smart, because Best Genius, has taken a lot of damage in this series, a lot of damage. Hawks had to fake Best Genius's death to get the league to get Dobby to believe him. But I don't think Dobby ever truly believed him, because he was, a good guy. Why would a good guy just go out and murk people? But also, like, that's what Hawks kind of does, is murk people. And Hawks is not like... I like Hawks. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video.